Have you ever wondered how Agege bread came into existence? A little backstory, yeah? I remember the first time I was coming to Lagos, one of the things I had on my to-do list was to buy Agege bread. And this was because I had heard so much about it. You know, my mom told me how Agege bread tastes good. It's like one of the best breads then in Lagos, and you can eat it with this and that. And I obviously wanted to try it. So it was one thing that I looked forward to having in Lagos. And so when I got to Lagos, I discovered that it's actually very popular. Like virtually everyone in Lagos knows Agege bread, rich or poor alike. Now, for those of you who might be wondering, maybe you have not heard of it, what is Agege bread? Agege bread is a white bread, basically, just like normal white bread, basically. Usually sold freshly baked and doesn't have a label. It's just known as Agege bread. And so I was, out of curiosity, I did a little research about it, and I discovered that it actually derived its name from where it was originally made. So Agege bread originated from a place in Lagos known as Agege. That area is kind of industrious, and they had a lot of bakeries, and so they started producing. There was no name of who the original producer was, but it was originated from there. And from that small place in Lagos State known as Agege, Agege bread has become widespread, especially in the southwestern part of Nigeria. Everyone knows about Agege bread. It doesn't have a brand name. It is not sophisticated or expensive. And do you know what, guys? This seemingly little bread that came from a place you might call the lowlands of Lagos is serving a lot of households. It's providing jobs for people, for families. It's the means of livelihood for a lot of people. How did it get this popular? Just because of consistency. Consistency, that's all that has brought Agege bread from just being bread sold on the streets of Agege to becoming a popularly known street food in Nigeria. What am I saying? Sometimes we undermine ourselves and say we do not have the fame or the money that we need to effect the change that we want to see in our community, or to better the life of people. We do not have this or that. We name the piles of things and degrees that we think we ought to have to be able to change the world. But most of the time, we do not need all those degrees. We do not need all the money. All we need is consistency. What are you good at? How consistent are you in growing what you are good at? You do not need to have all the money or fame to change the world or impart people. We have testimonies of people that started from where they were, and right now the world knows them. So I've just come to encourage you. You don't have to wait. You can start like Agege bread in your streets. Be the change that you want to be. Start doing the things that you want to see done. Start from your environment. You do not have to start from the top. Starting from the bottom serves better, because you would grow healthily, and hopefully you become as popular or even more popular than Agege bread. I hope this message blesses you. Thank you.